this letter is not true.
Why don't you believe what is going on?
This letter. So I am saying, per the letterhead of this is not from him. It's the problem of the minister and the wife. So why should the office write a letter to us? It's the disrespect to us. There's no trained lawyer. On the last birthday the man celebrated, Charlotte was there. It is an illegal statement. The law is that
at this point I know say no be a chance say Counsellor Lutterodt be one thing. Edna no ba to Counsellor Charlotte Oduro. And then you cry your friend Solomon Oduro our no issues. Now finally Counsellor Lutterodt about one thing. And same be about to ja. I have a GhPage. We say be na product we have so advertise here. Obodi also be reach out to us. Your number no and the screen soon to bit me afa number no. Na the GhPage mpanyfo edin kita won ehye bi ho no. Omo ne wo aka. Counsellor Lutterodt ekopiem e Halifax e show so. Na show no so no. And Halifax e bisa na say what is it? No yonko brebo pa because Counsellor also bear the name Counsellor. No yonko brebo a friend it's Counsellor Charlotte Oduro. And new crew Solomon Oduro a divorce issue no what ho asem. Also oh, already a what. But on Jindi say a yampa say divorce be sabe to me akoso because letter e ba abonte no formation egusu ye Solomon Oduro Ministries that is from the church and as a letter here that so you o letter here that so ya first paragraph no me read the first paragraph netio o say it is with deep sense of responsibility and solemn reflection that Apostle Solomon Oduro officially announces the dissolution of his marriage to Reverend Charlotte. His marriage, that means enye Osofo Solomon ne troye na mum church no e ne troye but me be se be kwakwa bibi ti se me ana meka nti kan be se yekokotie e Counsellor Lutterodt Anas Boy Enterprise e wo ho ma obi bia o pese o ye ne dem POP se edan no ho nyina kwa na pese o ye ne POP se ye wo ho na pese no ye ne POP o bedroom e fa na pese o ye ne POP Anas Boy the whole Ghana omo de dimu ntentema pa say expert in POP dia omo ye number 1 so what I know we see boys see aya bay ura ya dem you see say so no nyina e POP a lighting system e hye match say light na air blink here ni Anasbo Enterprise omo ye di sa adwuma no nyina omo number e na the screen so ntu betimi afa Anasbo Enterprise number no na omo adi nkomo no ma ba be POP ho so adwuma nyina e de ama yenko tie Counsellor Lutterodt embrace
yeah. What you read or what is circulating, is it authentic?
It should be. Because
I don't believe what is going on. This letter is not true.
Why don't you believe what is going on?
This letter is not true. And especially with the way the content is. Not just say the software person my TRC and say letter no true they are as who for what? Based on what?
I shall explain it to prevent misinformation.
Misinformation where? Not just say letter ni muno say ingrofo nim dada. Enti ochra ma yaje den. Press release for what? Okay. No, for what? I mean, I want to stay calm, sensibly calm, because I don't believe the letter you are reading. The letter you are reading is not true.
Let's take it one by one.
The letterhead.
Apostle, Mefriho. Solomon Oduro Ministries, SOM.
Now, do you know that Apostle Solomon Oduro has a church?
No, I don't know.
Good. He has a church. Unfortunately, I've forgotten the name. It's on the way to Pokwasi, the new interchange.
You were telling us why you don't believe this
So
letter.
I am saying, per the letterhead of this is not from him.
Does he have a ministry?
And whoever signs the letter.
Does he have a ministry called Solomon Oduro Ministry?
Who signed the letter?
It was signed by the office. Normally, some press release is not a person signed, issued by.
And this thing we are discussing is not a church problem. It's the problem of the minister and the wife. So why should the office write a letter to us? It's the disrespect to us who are reading. If reading, this letter is coming from him.
Okay. So, Mibo, you said one. You think the letter is not true.
It's not true.
And your main point is that, point one, it wasn't signed as a personal letter.
Yes.
But it was signed by Solomon Oduro Ministries. That is why you think it is not true.
And I think it's disrespect. If so, be it.
Disrespect to who?
To us. Because the content of the letter should not be from the ministry.
Okay. Because and can say Solomon Oduro as a private individual na etro letter no, but the office, the outfit, the ministry etro letter no, is that why you are saying you do not believe the letter, or you have other reasons?
I don't believe the letter. I think somebody has concocted a letter and trying to do what they want to do. Mischief.
You've made that point already.
So me believe the letter
relax. The direct question is, you do not believe the letter because a free the office and not he as an individual. And no pay, or you have
and one number two. And now say or see wakakoye divorce in poor. It means our lawyers say advice no. There's no trained lawyer.
Is it not acceptable in law?
No.
Say my divorce here,
no,
or see or a public figure na pese bimunka de omunim into a decrata babo until now treat we say it's not accepted in law.
Me but in law what catch yourself ma go through divorce. I'm a divorce certificate now.
You are
catch yourself.
Hold on. You're asking me another question.
But in law
I asked you which part of the law says that bearman to mean krata non treat you say say na ekoso.
But the woman say you call for annulment of marriage. Na ye grante ya de dikai alimony woman ye child custody woman ye ye ni nyina ye man nyina certificate of divorce. I'm talking about a civil marriage, not traditional marriage. And this divorce certificate na mind. Now ye me no ba into understanding, especially if you are in the public space, on how to address the public. It's not one man show. It's not one man show. And the content of what you read have never stated so much divorcing.
Lutterodt, you're taking me through the pain of reading the letter again.
No, it's not so. No, you're taking it one after the other. And there's nothing in the letter that should say they've gone through divorce. The letter says they have been in separation. Yes or no? And when did the man celebrate his birthday? On the last birthday the man celebrated, Charlotte was there. As what? When was the last time the man had sexual intercourse with Charlotte? How old is their last born? Or the current child? I get what I'm coming from.
Counsellor.
Because under the cap 127. Charlie, okay.
The marriage was dissolved according to this letter. Unless you know something that we do not know.
Well, you know,
the couple has been separated for the past 3 years.
Good.
And after further reflection and guidance, they officially dissolved their marriage traditionally last year.
Okay.
Despite multiple efforts at settlement, irreconcilable differences have necessitated this move. So the marriage talks. So the statement talks about dissolve.
Thank you.
Dissolution of marriage.
Thank you.
And then you are introducing divorce.
Thank you. So you can only have a divorce because you are civilly married. If there's in the three types,
you see, don't introduce divorce. The word divorce.
Yes.
Then start to educate us on the laws of divorce. Papa no true kratano. Or see they've dissolved their marriage.
So I'm telling
they've
him
been
that
separated for the past years.
Yes.
So your second statement is not say, I don't believe it because if I follow his voice, my
you are quite proud. You are quite proud. You only do.
You know, if you are basing it on legality, rudiments of divorce.
Yes.
Does it apply here?
No. If that's what I'm saying that.
Then I cancel your second point.
No, don't cancel it. Let me explain.
We are not talking legal divorce here.
So you
can't say because it didn't follow the rudiments of legal divorce, you don't believe it.
What is the name of Charlotte? You asked a very brilliant question.
Yes, I asked.
You said is the father's name Oduro?
Meaning.
So Oduro is not Charlotte's father's name. It's the husband's name. Which signifies that she has moved from MSS to MRS through gazettation.
Obviously.
And
unless it's also called an Oduro by birth. Unless.
She's
which
not.
I don't know.
She's not.
Do you know what her father's name is?
She's not.
Okay.
But not by her permission. I can't mention her maiden name.
I mean, you are closer.
So I'm saying that if this letter
12 about saying
I told you. Because listen, Halifax. Let me tell you to time as Sunday, but hear me. Our demi and Sunday will come well. You work the customary marriage.
So cut it also be a traditional marriage, you know.
Charlie, if you go, then I'm going to explain it to you. So the first thing is that immediately you go and do what you call traditional marriage. Under the law, the law says if you want to do a civil marriage, you don't need to do traditional marriage.
The law doesn't also prevent you from doing both.
No. The law doesn't recognize both. That is why it's illegal for any man of God in any church to ask, has he performed all legal rights? It is an illegal statement. The law is that once you go and decide to do civil marriage, whatever you do immediately, because the law says you can't marry twice in this country if you want to do civil marriage. So immediately you go and do civil marriage, you have annulled and dissolved the traditional marriage. So you can never tell me, say, what do you mean by that?
12 abapa.
So this letter,
one on letter nundi, because the anonym. For the fact, say the woman is called Mrs. Charlotte Oduro. Say Mrs. Bebe Mpadia, then it is marriage by ordinance.
Yes.
Now say marriage by ordinance, you can only separate it in the court of law. In this also, we've gone to annul the traditional marriage. We agree. You've annulled the traditional marriage, but you've signed under ordinance until we have a marriage divorce certificate.
You are still married. Charlotte is still Mrs. Charlotte.
See, in the absence of this ingredients on G-Krata Windy. Now, some pass on one mutual krata with dear. In his own words, on one bon queen, say money.
Who have advised you?
Yes. Inti omunchi lesson no.
Abusia na we ni nsema e Counsellor Lutterodt e de ba abonten e ba betuja. Send you see Counsellor, you could see say counselor to counselor. Or Counsellor Lutterodt. And an young brebo Counsellor Charlotte. And I divorce. How? I don't know what's in your ma. Ebanesa. Remy Spices emedrani de emedrani ehwam. So when I'm be and I will steamy or sauce be and away, or jollof be and away. Me come for Remy Spices at the amount. Remy Spices, marketplace be out could be markets be out the okwa. Also will pay spices. I did go and my granny die. A friend said Remy Spices, and your can Remy Spices no more so Remy marketplace be a boo. But what they are sounds I can Remy Spices. Now they were granny. GhPage. You go so follow story. Any updates via by Nina so bebrem. E ma ring please subscribe to your channel. No hit the bell notification icon. Say be ya trending news via baby announce once a betimi account there. Meeting any fresh be official. Macrown.
Oduro, so per company albeit me a de ho atso omo so e ba no adansi ene ho dwumedie bia dia enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services e ba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie enwa ne Zion View Construction and Services e ba no dampness treatment say walls ho na cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apotobibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View some kan say obe apply waterproof coating e de ma external and internal walls no se ne be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina so aclear e de amount e biem no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe and so no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de amount dia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na simple no ope ne so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana and I say amano no dia na ope company a ombe sofia no SSC the amount there. Me patch for numbers we say 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659. So we share Zion View Construction and Services BMUSUA. Obetimi akọ omo website so www.zionviewconstruction.com.